Alright, so I'm going to be doing my lights to my heaviest overnights. So, the first ones that I've got right here are these liners. I've got 3 of these. So, the top is flannel and the back is microfleece, and on the inside I've got usually 1 or 2 layers of flannel. So this is what the back looks like and the front, and I have 3 of these. All my snaps are size 20. I haven't ever tried any size 16s, but I'll probably be purchasing some size 16s for my liners. This is another liner. I've got this pattern offline for free. This was the pattern, and I don't like it. I don't like the wings, so I'm probably going to edit the pattern some tonight, but I really like that how long these are. This is flannel on the top and microfleece backs. I usually put on the back of my pads anti-pill fleece or micro fleece. It depends on how heavy the pad is going to be. And on the top I usually use flannel or some type of knit or cotton fabric. It's very breathable. And on this I have 2 layers of flannel on the inside. So this is 7.5 inches compared to 6 inches. So let me snap this up. So compared to size difference, I like these ones because I use these pretty much anytime I ovulate, spotting, discharge, anything, I can use these. And this one, it definitely gives me more length for pretty much anything that I need. So I definitely like longer pads. So I'll definitely be making more of this pattern, but I'll probably be editing the wings some. Now these are my light days. This is another pattern that I got offline for free. This is cotton tops with my anti-pill fleece on the back, and it's very light. I think it's got maybe 3 layers of flannel. Every person's flow is different. A light day to you might be like 1 layer of flannel, where a light day to me is 3. Then I get another one, flannel tops with anti-pill fleece. It's the same pattern. And then another one in the same pattern, all which have 2 or 3 layers of flannel because they are light days. This one is a different pattern that I made by myself by hand. This can't just snap this like coming off. But this is a cottoned back and a flannel top. I couldn't find the pattern to this, so I just I had 2 pieces cut out in this pattern, and I couldn't find the pattern, the cutout pattern, so I just put them together. But this has 3 layers plus the top 4 would make 4 layers of flannel. I think I don't remember. It's either 2 or 3 layers of flannel. So this is a light day. It's very, very, very flimsy because it's super, super duper light. So very, very comfortable. I love flannel. And then this is another one in the same pattern. You can tell. This is microfleece. It was originally microfleece topped, and so it would have been looked like this. But I don't like microfleece against my skin. It irritates me and it's really annoying, so I prefer cotton or flannel tops. Those are my preferences. So that's what I made. I just flipped it upside down, and so now this is what it looks like. Now on to my heavy days. This is a flannel all the way around pad, and on the inside it's got terry, like toweling, and flannel sandwiched. It's definitely short, but it's in this pattern. But I really like this pattern, so I just used this pattern for a heavier day. This pattern, or this pad, is flannel tops with microfleece back. I don't remember what's on the inside. Like I said, for my insides of my pads, I usually do toweling, flannel, or some type of absorbent material, whatever I pretty much find in the clearance bins. So yeah, this is flannel and microfleece back. Now these pads were two of my very first ones that I sewed up, and this is what they look like. This is what the wings look like. So, I mean, I don't like this pattern at all. I think this pattern actually was this. So this turned into this, and yeah, so that's how I edited the wings. And like, you can edit the pattern or change the pattern of anything pretty much to match whatever you need it to be, and which is what I did. These are really thick. So they're thicker pads for heavier days, but I like them, and it's really cute print. So microfleece back and cotton topped, and with probably toweling or flannel in the middle. Now these ones are square. I'm not a big fan of square pads. I have a couple that I bought from Creations by 5, which I'll show you. They have a little bit of a flare. My pads don't have my square pads don't have a flare, but this one does. Cotton topped, microfleece backed, and I didn't know what I was doing when I was doing the square pad, but I really wanted a square pad to try, and I use it because it's got length. Like, you know, I can sleep in this and be perfectly fine. Like I said, I use a cup, so this is another pad that I made. It's definitely lighter. It's a lighter, definitely not as thick as this one, yeah. So this one's lighter, but longer and square, and I really like it. So cotton topped with microfleece back with flannel on the inside. And so this is what it looks like. I'm not a big fan of square pads. And now onto my heavies. I only have 2 pads. This is a pad that I traced out of a pattern already that I had, a pad that I already had. And I haven't ever used it. I have never used this pad, and I made it. It's on the inside, it's got a pre-fold. And flannel top with microfleece back. Since I use a cup during the night now, I don't really need heavy pads. Really, I don't need anything heavier than this, because the pad doesn't really leak that bad, or the cup doesn't really leak unless it's the very first night that I have my period. I'm really heavy on the very first day and night. And now this one was a pattern that I got offline for free, and I made it, and I just finished sewing it up before I made this video. So this is the pad, what it looks like. It's got a flare in the butt, and I really, really like this pattern. It's very, very, very long. I can't remember how big it is. So this is a 12-inch pad, and with the wing, like the flare in the butt, I really, really like this pad. It's got 4 layers of flannel on the inside, anti-pill fleece on the back, cotton topped, cotton or knit. I can't ever remember the difference or what the difference is, but 4 layers of flannel, and it feels, I mean, it feels really thick, but I would usually use toweling, but I don't have any toweling left, so I have to go to Joann's and get some. And so yeah, this is a heavy day pad, and I'm excited to use this because it's a new pattern. So that is my cloth pad stash, and I will talk about next some more pads that I'm going to be sewing up.